Hello, teacher. Welcome my presentation about the snowing of illicit fraud in the Colombian territory. I am very happy about my project because it's very interesting, and please pay attention for me, please. It's very topic about for you. Okay, and my exposure text is about them. Number one, the introduction to the project. Number two, the principal problematic. Number three, the first solution of the problematic, advance or disadvance. Number four, the second solution to the problematic, advance or disadvance. And number five, and finally is conclusion. Yeah, okay, next. Why is the cultivation of illicit crops in by Colombian territory? Okay, this topic is very interesting and important about this moment in Colombia because the people cultivate around the amapola, marijuana, and coca. This is negative aspect about the environment, and this is the story about the flora and fauna. Okay, teacher, and the next is the data table. The data table is about around the long time the crops in the Colombian territory. The red line indicates the total area eradicated. The red blue is the hectare of the coca, and the second line and the third line is the the green. It's about the potential of the kilos on coca. So, this table is about the 1986 and the 2097. It's the increase about explain about the crops around the world and the produce about the effective negative aspect in the environment. This is increase about around the 103 or 1920 the crisis the crops in the territory of Colombia. This is not affected negative aspect area. And then this is affected interesting problem. And so, what is the solution about the problem? Okay, my first solution is the force eradicated by military force. For example, the M19 or las FARC. These groups of the force, mitigate the different cultivate or crops around the world in the Colombia. Yeah. For example, in this picture, we can see too about the military to eradicate the negative aspect about the environment. So this alternative is not affected about this problematic. So what is the disadvantage? For example, the disadvantage is the communities to produce the fight, the war. This is communities about the eradicated area is not affected about this problematic. Not affected about my idea, my project. This is not increase about the violence about the communities. The one group, the one people, and the one people is the fight and not affected. This is can do the other way, the communication about the communities, about the or the constant to the people who grow it. Yeah. And the force is prevent about the customer. This is advanced, and this is not in the conclusion. This is not affected about the mitigate of my project. The snowing of illicit cross by Colombian territory. Okay, but what is the second solution about this problematic? Okay, my second solution is the aerial spray of glyphosate. Excuse me, teacher, I can't. Sorry. Okay, area spray of glyphosate. This is important about the second solution of the illicit crop by Colombian territory because this picture the plane about the area spray of glyphosate. Glyphosate is the herbicide about the content to the protect about the environment and the different contribute about the people of the communities. Yeah, but this is not produce the disadvantage about this problematic because I say the herbicide, sorry, the glyphosate is the herbicide about to the contaminants to produce the pollution about the environment. Yeah, the pollution about the animals, the constant, the communities about the Colombia. For example, is aspect in the different territories. For example, the Putumayo, Cartagena, or the other option about the Colombia. And the other disadvantage about this problematic is the produce of glyphosate is the negative effects about the human health because this is can use to produce the cancerogen in the health of the pure of the death of the people is not. It's very surprised about the idea what is so in that way it's mine. Sorry. Okay. The real glyphosate this sometimes very protected about this pathogen of the yeah the project, but it's not affected about this problematic. And so what is my conclusions about my project solution? Teacher, please pay attention for me, please. This is important about for you. In my opinion, I consider that the snowing of illicit crops by Colombian territory is one solution or two, but one solution about the eradication of the crop. In my opinion, I can say about explain to the dialogue of the communication about the communities, about the cultivate of the disease crop effect in the environment. So I restore the approach the past field, but no record the fine, no explain about the fine or the war in the force, military force, or the glyphosate. No, I can communicate about the Maasai, and this is restore about the demands, disease, affected crops about the environment test, and restore about the history of the Colombia. This is important about it for you because the Colombians practice about the cultivate every year about the disease crops and this very effective solution. So this is my project, and finally, thank you so much, teacher, for my listen out for you. No, I hope you enjoyed today's listen. Thank you so much, teacher.